Hola gente! What is up, my warrior angels? Today I thought we'd try something a little bit different, and that is giving a product a second try. It's no secret that the first time I tried this out, I was not particularly wowed. So this is going to be Redken Acidic Bonding Concentrate Take 2. There's a couple of reasons for giving this product a sequel. Number one is you guys. Many of you guys mentioned in the comment section, this is actually an emergency product for extremely over-processed hair. So I thought, what better time than now? If you've been around for a while, you know that my hair got burned off by bleach at the salon about 13 weeks ago today. Before we begin retrying this, for those of you who say this is really not that bad, it's really just one little foil that went wrong. Well, first of all, thanks, because that means I'm doing a decent job styling my hair to hide what was done to me. This is how I wake up every day. It's horrible. Anyways, if you want to learn more, I'm going to link down below the videos that explain in more detail what happened. And like I said, if this is truly an emergency product, then I guess we are there, especially because I want to show you guys how bad this is when it's wet. And we are going to wet it because the acidic bonding concentrate intensive treatment is supposed to be used on wet hair. Just like Olaplex number 3, this is supposed to be a pre-treatment, but some people do clarify before. It depends on how heavy your styling product usage is and things like that. Anything that you think or fear may cause the product not to work or act as a barrier. Today I'm just going to spritz a little bit of water. And let me show you, like, immediately how the hair is still hopelessly damaged. It's like the texture is not healthy. Like, the difference between one side and the other, for some reason, I'm not sure why, in this area the hair got a lot more damaged. You've seen that most of the breakage happened on this area, and from the hair I was able to save, it's kind of hanging in there. It's getting better, but it's still very weak. This side is so weak, it just feels wrong. So some people say that the Redken Acidic Bonding Concentrate Intensive Treatment is actually the equivalent to Olaplex 1 and 2, the professional standalone treatment. And it has citric acid. Acidity in hair care products does help a lot with hair damage. I've seen it in the past few weeks with what happened to me, and I've even purchased products that are extra acid that I've showed you guys. Those help seal the hair cuticle. So aside from this being acid, which is perfect for highly damaged hair, it also contains 14% bonding care complex. That's why it's comparable to Olaplex. Also, it's worth noting this is a salon expert product. Although anyone can get it, there is a sunburn warning right here. It can increase sensitivity to light. So that's why I always wear gloves with this, just to be super safe. Although I've seen this being applied without gloves all over the internet and nobody seems to be complaining about anything. I'm just being extra cautious. So let's spritz a little bit more water. This is one of those very fast products. Just 10 minutes. Look at that. Our hair is in the most fragile state when it is wet. Can you please look at this? I don't want to touch it too much, but it's bad. I think you can see the texture speaks for itself. So let's make a mental note of that, and we're going to apply right here where more love is needed. More than ever, I really want this product to work. Okay. Oh, that touched my rope. Okay, it may not be great news. I wonder if it can bleach it with all the citric acids. So I'm gonna keep these on to rinse it. I'm gonna have to remove one. Okay. I'm gonna set the timer to 8 minutes because I've been talking for a while. Maximum exposure time, apparently it's 10 minutes. So we're gonna see how that goes, and I want to give you kind of a close-up in 10 minutes of this area. Touch it a little bit, just very gently, to see if I see any differences in that. So of course you can go ahead and watch my previous video. My hair I thought was damaged, and now I have learned the real definition of hair damage. It was a little bit damaged, but it was definitely a low level of damage in comparison to the situation I'm in now. And back then, one of the things that I was not very thrilled about regarding this product is that it promised tons of frizz control. It did not seem to live up to its claim, promising 2 times stronger hair. So I'm definitely excited for that, and 14 times smoother hair. My biggest disappointment in my previous video, it for sure did not show any signs of 14 times smoother hair. We should be able to see these results from the very first use, because it is described as an intensive pre-shampoo treatment that provides strength repair in just 1 use. It also promises 63% less breakage, and anything that will make my hair stronger, smoother, and less breakage prone is definitely up my alley these days. Promises 90% more conditioned hair, a pH balancing acidic formula to bring hair back to a healthy range, citric acid, which is present in, for instance, lemon, and alpha hydroxy acid, which helps reinforce weakened bonds. So it has a rating of 5 stars mostly on their site. Many people are claiming it made their hair feel soft and healthy. Oh, there's a negative one here. It says, I hate it. This product doesn't work. It's expensive and it made my hair dry, dull, and sticky. Another one says it's a quick working treatment. Enjoyed using this treatment on my hair. It felt very dry and frizzy and brittle, and it fixed my problem. So that's great. Of course, those are all reviews from the Redken official site. There we go. This was first launched without the shampoo and conditioner, so I did not purchase those. I might if the star of the show does the trick. So I'm just gonna go ahead and rinse this off. Oh, I touched it. Time to rinse this out, and I'll be back to show you how it looks wet. Okay, so shampooed and conditioned. Ooh, look at that. This Aqueous Turban just gave me like a facelift. Ever since this hair disaster happened at the salon, I've been washing and rinsing my hair with tons of cold water, which I find really helps my situation. And also I do it upside down in the bathroom sink. Just helps activate the blood flow in the scalp, which I'm all for, since I want the new hair to grow as strong and fast as humanly possible. Let's take a quick look. Okay, this feels different, guys. It feels a little bit closer to this side. So it's still the most punished area for sure. It does feel better and less gummy. What do you think? I'm gonna split the screen now and show you guys the wet before. I wonder if I should try this as a pre-shampoo before the K18 hair mask, because I did go back and forth with the K18 team on their Instagram DMs, and they told me I am free to use any other products in combination with K18 as long as I leave those 4 minutes of exclusivity. I think I may do that on a separate video. I also want to compare this side by side with the Olaplex 1 and 2. So those are all things I'm going to try up next if you are interested. It's not, I wouldn't say it's miraculous, but I see something is different here. A little bit stronger. Like I showed you guys throughout this video, hair is a lot more fragile when it is wet. So even though it takes way longer, it is less damaging to do it with the cold air. 90% it's cold air, and then 10% it's warm air, and I never use level 3. Before I used to do that all the time. You live, you learn. Yes, I just use my fingers because my hair is a little bit tangled because it was shampooed upside down. So clearly it's going to be more tangled. And also just by doing this, I want to stress the fact that I do see a difference. But on the areas that were not that damaged, I don't see a difference. It does take a while though. I'm not sure if you guys can hear me. I also think that cold air helps with frizz control. Cold air, cold water. I'm just gonna cut to it being all ready and dry. Quick update. This is my hair 90% blast dried with the cold setting. I'm gonna stand by the fact that this does not give me 14 times smoother hair. I don't know why they make that claim, or if that may be true on other hair types. Due to Italian genes, my entire family, boys and girls, we all have very frizzy hair. So as you can see, it's not solving that for me. 14 times smoother would set the expectation that my hair would look like super smooth. 14 times smoother in my head is like very silky hair. It's not it. We're going to go in with the warm setting and style this a little bit so it's going to look better, but I still wanted to show you so that you can see why I'm drawing that conclusion. Now that said, I did feel throughout the entire drying process that the most affected area was definitely stronger. I have to agree with that one review in their page that said that the hair felt a little bit drier, even though I did use a hair mask afterwards. Strengthens, but maybe a little bit drying. I'm gonna go with the warm setting and just shape things a little bit so that they look nicer. Always 15 centimeters away, and only warm. Glad it feels stronger because now going in with brush to shape it seems safer. Okay, there we go. This is the final result with a touch of warm air. Let's do a split screen and show the before and after. Of course, the before is dirty hair. I'm also using minoxidil, so it looks very strange. Wow, this looks nice. So I have a lot to say about this product. My hair looks very nice and voluminous, definitely stronger. A little bit drier than I would hope, but I'm going to solve that in just a second. I'm going to put a little bit of my Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Oil. Not too much because I love how voluminous the hair is looking. That is something I was not expecting. I guess I kind of need to apologize a little bit. I still don't see this smoothing out my hair. It's very accurate to call this an emergency treatment for, in my case, burned off by bleach hair. Now that said, please do not waste your money and buy this if you're looking for the smoothing effect. At least I cannot say I have experienced that. Let me know in the comments below if any of you have. I also don't think my hair feels 90% more conditioned than usual. So what I think happened with this treatment and how I changed my mind, basically explained by the fact that my hair changed. My hair went from maybe a little bit damaged to burned off disaster. So now, yes, this acidic bonding concentrate intensive treatment makes a lot more sense and shows its true colors, its true value, which I think is that in the acidity and the bonding action. So I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm going to add this to my routine. I want to test it out against the Olaplex standalone treatment. As many experts say that the Redken acidic bonding concentrate intensive treatment, oh my god, what a long name, compares to the Olaplex 1 and 2 professional standalone treatment. So I think it would be nice to try that. I also think I will be adding this to my routine as a pre-wash. I know many people say you should shampoo before using this, even though it is not in the instructions, but I'm gonna say use it as a pre-shampoo if you are in a similar situation, if your hair is as damaged as mine is, because Shampooing the hair is a little bit harsh on very bleached, damaged hair, like is the case of this section right here for me. Even if you're gentle, you're using a shampoo which is meant to cleanse the scalp, and it's good and healthy to get very nice clean scalp. It is good to massage it, take your time to massage it, but in the process of doing that, you are risking, when you have very fragile gummy hair, to cause further breakage. So with that in mind, it's actually genius to use this before you shampoo and put your hair through that. Because once you go in with the shampoo, your hair is way stronger and can take it a lot better. So that is it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please let me know by subscribing, liking, and commenting down below. You can also support by watching an ad or shopping my links. Every single product I use or mention throughout my videos in every video is going to be listed and linked down below. Thank you so much for your support and for putting up with me, quite frankly. And I will catch up with you all once again on my next one.